y'all freaks and geeks out there in podcast land. It's Sunday, September the 22nd, and you know what that means. You got yourself another brand new football-filled and jam-packed episode of the AFC Central Revisited Show, presented by the Doctor's Orders podcast with the 512 Foot Doctor. The podcast where I meet with our fellow Houston freak and geek and talk the ins and outs from around the league. As always, I'm your host, the 512 Foot Doctor, covering everything Pittsburgh Steelers football, coming at you live and direct from the one and only studio of Life or Death. And joining us all the way from Houston, Texas, our co-host, Douglas Haseman, covering everything Houston Texans football. If you're a returning freak or geek, thank you very much for checking back into our regularly scheduled appointment. And if you're new here, tuning in for the first time, welcome to the Freaks and Geeks family. Freaks and Geeks, my goodness, we're going into week 3. Beautiful Sunday, week 3 of the NFL season. Some amazing matchups about to occur. I highly suggest that you bunker down for that noon, 1 o'clock hour, wherever you are in the country. It's going to be some fucking football there. 4 undefeated teams going head to head. You got the Houston Texans taking on the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. And you have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the LA Chargers in Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh home opener. It's going to be a beautiful morning of football. Grab a coffee, grab some beers, grab whatever you need, hunker down, and get ready for some big fucking hits, some amazing offense, some amazing defense, and hopefully a couple of spectacular things on special teams. Let's go. We're going to drop the fucking feed in. Shout out to Douglas Haseman. He's going to throw all his tags, all of his information in there. He's coming at us again from Houston, checking in, and here we go. Hell yeah, dude. We are recording. We're fucking live. It's back. We're official. Let me bring you back up. And there you are. There you are. Here we go. All right. Oh, we're recording there. Good. Let me peep that fucking Ram shirt. The arch? That's fire.
The arch is better. Where's the saxophone at?
Yeah, that's fucking sick. When's that from? Does it got
2000.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
That's when the copyright's from. It might have been from like 2001.
No, that was fire. I like the little sun flare up on there. That's fucking sick.
It's a sick shirt.
I've got one. My oldest piece is like from 94. And I got like a hole like in the armpit last season, so I'm like trying to fucking get that, but it's so thin, dude. It's so fucking dope though.
Yeah, this one's like thick still, but it does have a hole somewhere.
Yeah.
I can't remember where it's in the front.
I feel you. That's fucking.
I got it for like 50 cents somewhere a long time ago.
That's a sick ass piece though. Well, shit, fill us in. You checked into fucking New Braunfels. How was that? How was the fucking weekend?
It was good. We just drank a whole bunch, swam in the river. We couldn't really float. The river was like barely moving.
Oh, yeah.
We went to go see Brent Cobb at Green Hall. We do a show at Green Hall.
That's dope.
I love going to Green Hall. It's so cool.
I've been like, I want to say maybe once or twice. I've seen Black Joe Lewis there. That was pretty dope. I really fucked with that. I'd never expect. I think that might have been the only time I've seen. I swear I've seen something else. I don't know. I know I've been in there a time or two, but yeah, just seen that.
I went when I was like a little kid, so going back now and it all looks exactly the same is so crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. Did you go to the grist mill?
No, I've been though. I've been there before.
It's pretty dope.
No, we ate at that night we ate at some shitty Mexican restaurant down the street, but the night before we went to this Italian place called like Gennaro's Trattoria, I think, in Canyon Lake.
All right.
That place was really, really good.
Right there near Green, more so in New Braunfels, but I think it's near there too. There's this dope-ass fish spot called Clear Springs. Shout out to Clear Springs. They make a good fucking fried fish and just fish in general. It's fucking delicious. But we're in the fucking week 2 of our NFL season. Let's fucking, first off, happy fucking Victory Monday to you. That's fucking 2. The dub, back to back. It feels good. Fucking feels great.
And y'all got in the end zone finally.
Finally. About fucking time. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But let's go over what we thought was going to occur versus what occurred. So last time you threw up the prediction of 21-9 and hit us with that end score there.
We had 19-13.
That was good. It was really
not
back
too
and forth.
Far away. I was 2 points, 4 points off. Not too bad.
Spread wasn't too bad. There was a lot of fucking picks going down last night too. It was wild picks and picks and picks.
Yeah, the picks were great. There was one that got called back from a face mask or illegal hands of the face.
Yeah, I remember that one. I was first off. I was gonna go into some jersey talk. I was trying to locate that like number of the Stroud jersey you were talking about in the stands. Is that the more like white letters or like red letters?
It's just the old school 7. It's just like a black 7.
I got
you. That weird hook.
Yeah,
that hook on the 7 now.
Yeah, I fuck with you on that. And then I know there was another thing. Oh, how'd you feel about the Chicago colorway?
I loved it.
It was fucking with my eyes, to tell you the truth, and the helmet too.
I thought it was cool. I actually commented on it while I was watching the clip. Like, man, their uniforms are so cool.
What'd you think about the fucking who was it? The Cardinals uniform? God damn, he just got fucking hit. The Cardinals? Oh, that's the one where they fucking throw hands right here. I'm watching highlights.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That was good. I love that shit. I know it's not good or whatever, but I love it.
It was intense. And motherfuckers were getting hit hard all night long. It was
dude. There was and Joe Mixon got injured, came back in. That was beautiful.
I heard about that.
I thought he was
Saw
done
that.
for the season. He came back in, dude.
Yeah. But did you see the Cardinals jerseys? Like, are the fits just all fucking red?
Red?
Yeah, it was fucking wild. It was out there.
I like that. We have some all reds that are gonna be so sick.
Yeah.
I can't wait till they come out. They got the candy paint on the helmet and stuff.
Oh, that's dope. So Steelers went in fucking 13 to. Oh, that's not the. No, that's not the result. 13-6. That was it. No, I'm. What the fuck? I thought
it was. I was watching the highlights. Let me see. Wait, I got it up right here.
I swear it was different. I was twisted then. 13-6. I guess I thought it was something else. I thought they put up like some. I don't know, but fuck it. 13-6. My call was 21-14. I got to bring that. I thought they were gonna fucking go in the air and fucking hit the end zone a little bit more, but they didn't.
And that's a great.
Yeah.
Who was that guy who had that one good, really good sack for you guys? I think it starts with an H.
Hayward, was it Cam Hayward? I don't remember.
No, maybe.
I'm not sure. I watched highlights today, but I didn't get to fully dive in and check them out. Let's talk about like players of the game for y'all's game. So leaders on offense: C.J. Stroud, 3 touchdowns, QBR of fucking 65.1. What were the numbers though? Let me check that out. Where? Shit, it's gonna give me some. Okay. Who are the leaders? I just want to talk about the leaders.
It was mostly the kicker. I feel like we had one. Let me see here. Yeah, I feel like we only had the 1 touchdown, really. Let me see. Or maybe it's 2.
So, let's see. Stroud, what was his numbers? 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 7 sacks, and a total of 247 yards there. Joe Mixon, we had, how many touches did he get? 39 carries, 184 yards, 1 touchdown. And let's talk about receivers. Nico Collins threw that out for 14 receptions of 18 targets, 252 total yards, a touchdown. I don't know what BIG is. I got to figure that out. And that's it right there. That was y'all's big hitters on offense. So,
yeah, we had, and then the kicker too. That's going to be my game ball.
That's your game ball? Yeah.
Nico Collins, man. Did you see Nico Collins in the end zone when he threw that guy off him too?
I don't remember a lot of it. I stayed up for the entire time, but I just remember fucking picks and picks and picks and picks.
Yeah.
That was like the biggest thing I took away from it. So
yeah, it was a real defense heavy game, which I thought it would be.
yeah,
But
yes,
their defense was killer.
there's some shit going down there. So let's talk Steelers, and then we'll talk good, bad, and the ugly. And then I got a couple of things I wanted to talk off topic. Oh shit, we didn't do the beer count. Let's get to that after I throw the Steelers numbers up here, and we'll see what's up. Let's see. Can I go? Oh fuck, internet is fucking me today. Go here. Let's talk this game. All right, so leaders, Justin Fields, 117 yards, 1 touchdown. Rushing leaders, Najee Harris, 64 yards, 69 yards, 17 carries. And receiving, this is a little disappointing, but it's we'll take it. Pat Freiermuth, 4 receptions and 39 yards. That your tight end had the biggest takeaway from, or the biggest input in the air for that game. I don't know. I wish it was a little bit better than that. I wish they were utilizing their receivers a little bit more, but what you gonna fucking do? So let's talk. Beer count. How was it? What was your beer count yesterday, or what was your alcohol count in general?
Well, I was taking it pretty easy yesterday, actually, because of all the other days. If you counted on the days leading up to it, it was insane. But yesterday I had 2 beers at the river, and I came back, took a shower. I had a Modelo Chelada.
Okay, which it was? Was it a fruited one?
Normal tomato, yeah.
Oh, okay,
normal.
I gotcha. I like the watermelon one and the mango one. Those slam, but they're so bad for you.
Yeah, it can be good.
Yeah,
but
full of sugar.
I was done for the night, but there was like a half glass of a sparkling rosé somebody didn't want, so I drank that while I watched the game.
That's dope.
A couple gummy worms, a couple burgers.
I feel you.
And water.
So I threw back like 6 grand prizes, and then somewhere along the way I had a Rambler. I'm on fucking Rambler lately. Shout out to him. Like specifically the grapefruit. I fuck with that one. And then I cracked off one of the beers that I brought from Pittsburgh. It was so fucking good. It was an Italian style Pilsner, and it was called I don't know Il Spundo, I guess you would pronounce it like that.
That sounds great. I've never had it.
It was good, 5.2%. I wasn't expecting it to hit as hard as it fucking did, and it was fucking good. I liked it a lot. So that was it. No gummies or no edibles for me yesterday, and then yeah, I only had 5 beers there, and then like when I got home, I was like, fuck it, I was at my parents watching the game and shit like that. So I guess that kind of segues us into the next little thing. What did your parents influence you at all in your appreciation of football and or your appreciation of Oilers / Texans football?
Not really. I mean, yeah, because they were Oilers fans pretty much before I was born.
Yeah.
And like a little bit when I was a kid. So we had a bunch of Oilers stuff around the house. Mm-hmm. And as a kid, like it was almost like an archaeologist. Like I was like, what is this? Like, what is, like, do we have a football team? Like, and I would hear people talk about it and I'd be like, why don't we have them anymore? And they'd be like, I don't know, it's stupid. Like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And then when the Texans started, my parents were like peripheral fans.
Yeah.
So yeah, they definitely influenced me. Like I remember, the J.J. Watt years and stuff, seen on the front of the newspaper most weeks. So yeah, they definitely like influenced it a little bit. They weren't like hardcore fans or anything like that, though.
All right. Did y'all go to games? Did y'all go to Oilers games?
No, never.
All right.
More Astros games, but no, I never went to football games. Astros and Rockets.
Did y'all go to Texans games?
No, I went to my first Texans game in like 2020. No, wait, was it 2020? No, it must have been 2019.
Okay.
It was versus the Broncos and we lost.
All right.
Great seats though. That was cool. Yeah. And then my second Texans game, I was working there.
Okay.
And I haven't even one I wasn't working at.
Yeah.
Since then.
Yeah, I feel you. That's what's up. Well,
But I'm pumped to go back as a non-employee and like enjoy it.
Oh, sure, for sure, all day long. You got to take a fucking something to smoke up on the top fucking grandstands, out in the causeway.
Yeah.
In the causeway, they don't give a fuck, dude. They don't give two shits. Like My grandfather is the biggest like influence on me for fucking with the team. And then
Was that the
like
one that went to the Steelers Texans game?
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Damn, I
yeah.
wish I would have met him.
Damn, yeah, well, we've gone so many fucking times and he was oh shit. He was I don't know if I told you when we went last time for the loss, this motherfucker, and I knew he's going to show up with something nasty. He always does. He showed up dripped out in a fucking big block letters, fucking Cordell Stewart jersey, was looking fresh. I think it was a starter jersey to fucking boot.
Damn.
It was so fucking nasty. I complimented him on it as soon as he fucking walked in. And then we usually take the tram from like that nearest like park and ride stop there. And as soon as we got on, fucking some older head was like, "That's a fucking nice piece." And I was like, "No shit. I know that motherfucker was nasty." But yeah, him and like my mother, my grandmother used to go. I remember my dad went to like maybe one, but now it's usually, if we go as a big fucking group, my mom, myself, my brother, and my grandfather. Sometimes my stepdad will go, and sometimes my grandma will go. It's usually not often that she'll go. And we'll just fucking like, I don't know. My mom's got an in with like she worked with or used to work with somebody who's got fucking season tickets, and usually can get us some shit throughout the stadium. But we would also go to fucking Oilers games back in the Gap, and I remember going to at least like 4 Oilers games, just being fucking small as shit and riding up there and not knowing what the fuck is going on and like why are we here? But we were deep, yo. We were deep on the fucking Steelers side, low on the 50. They were talking about we used to drop $50 for the tickets, and like what?
Yeah.
That's wild. So much so I probably talked about this with you on the podcast before. I remember like my first time venturing there. They used to. Do you remember these like inflatable helmets that they would sell? Yeah. Those were so fucking sick, dude. But the first time I went, I remember I wanted one, and I bought a fucking Oilers one. No disrespect, but that's what I wasn't like. I didn't know, and I was just like, I want that, and it was sick. I remember that one specifically, but I also remember going back the next year or whenever they came through, and I was like, all right, let's get the fucking Steelers one this time. So at a certain point in time, I had these 2 big ass inflatable helmets of both of them, and they were sick. They were fucking so sick. But yeah, that's the big influence on the whole thing. And I don't know. I would have to say now that I follow them the most, with the most passion. They still are heavily into it and still like try to watch the games. But my grandfather doesn't have cable, so like that shoots himself in the foot. He can only watch so much. My mom's starting to come around to the shit that like the stuff that you and I use. But as for me, it's like that's all I need. I got it all. I don't have any other needs aside from that because it's fucking there. But yeah, good shit on the fucking influence. I think the last thing before we get into fucking stats is I finally discovered, and I've been like, I guess I never like put fucking 3 and 4 together. Your boy also has the fucking taking a piss FOMO.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize it. It's mainly like at work. Like I'll be doing shit, like drunk a bunch of shit and like have to take a piss and whatnot. And I'm like, fuck it. We're just going to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? It's so fucking weird. I don't know what's up with it.
I get that. Well, you can sometimes on the stream, you can pause it.
Yeah.
Just run. But at the game though, it's hard to do it at the game.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I don't.
It's weird. I don't get it at the game, and I don't know. Like, I don't know what's up with it. I go take a piss as soon as I get there. Of course, I'm cracking fucking. I try to crush like 4 or 5 beers before I walk in that bitch, and pop the fucking edible. It's always a tradition that I fucking hit that edible, and I don't know how I remain fucking standing for 4 fucking quarters, but any other time I would be fucking out. Like that one time that you and I met up after the game. I don't know how I was still fucking going. I know I crashed because
that was rough.
I know I fucking crashed because I remember just fucking falling asleep on your couch. But yeah, that was some shit. I don't know why I fucking thought about that, but let's get to the fucking details of the fucking game. What was your goods? What was your bads? And what was your uglies for week 2?
I would say so. Good. Definitely the interceptions, the defense, the special teams, the kicker, Kaimi Fairbairn, Nico Collins looking like he weighs like 100 more pounds than he weighs. All that awesome. The bad, the flags. We had so many flags, so many penalties.
Yeah.
For dumb shit. They took away cool stuff. Also, the passing game could have been a little better. But I mean, everything in the bad that I think could have been better is mostly just the Chicago Bears defense being really good and drawing those penalties and like really getting to the quarterback and all that shit. Like I was pissed that Stroud got sacked at all.
Yeah.
Even though they kept it a pretty low number. And then the ugly, obviously the dude getting thrown out of the game for fighting with the other, punching a guy in the helmet is crazy.
In the fucking head, dude. On national television.
I mean, it's cool, and I do think it's funny, but it is not, it's on the ugly column. For sure.
I agree with it because that shit will tear your team apart instantly. But that's what's up. I can definitely agree with that. I see that. It was overall, you walk in, fucking at home, take a fucking dub. That's what you need. Keep on fucking going. Don't let up. So I guess for Steelers, offensive goods, defense was fucking great. Defense played fucking hard. Justin Fields coming through again. Good off to him. Fucking week 2.
He looked decent.
Yeah, I like. You could definitely see an improvement from week 1. If it was whatever the percentage was, there was. He felt. I think he had a better presence about himself and fucking controlling the fucking squad and playing the game in general. Didn't have any. I don't think he had any turnovers whatsoever. No interceptions, no turnovers on that. 13 for 20 were his stats, so that's not bad.
Not bad.
And again, defense was fucking solid. I think my biggest ugly that I hate, and I kind of like listened to a couple of other commentators and a couple of other just backyard sports analysts. I talked shit about Broderick Jones first week. And I talk shit about Broderick Jones because of the performance that I seen a little bit of last year and in the preseason. Because this dude was fucking drafted like with our first round pick like 3-4 years ago. They were moving him around his position in hopes to not put like the rookie that they drafted this year at that position. And I don't know why they keep on moving him around. They need to just put him at his like actual position. I think it's right tackle or right guard is what he's supposed to play. And yesterday he was on the left side fucking around, holding down there. And then he just had like 3 fuck ups, almost a lot of penalties, just 77, 77, 77, maybe 3 or 4. And it got to the point where Tomlin was just like, fuck it, we're taking him out. And they threw the kid they drafted this year in there. And he did good. That was really fucking good. I forgot another one of the goods was I think Patrick Queen went out for like 1 series or 1 play. And who's that new kid they got? Oh, shit. He's on defense. He's like a junior. I feel like they used to shout him out in fucking like hip-hop shit back in the day. If you hear, let me tell you his name. You probably, where the fuck is he at? Not Beanie Bishop. Where is he? I swear he was a junior. Damn, he's not starting, so he's not going to be on here. Oh, fuck. Casey, nah. Damn. He had a fucking pick. Anybody have an interception? He had a nasty-ass pick, and he had just gone in to cover for, who did I say, Patrick Queen? Man, I forget his fuck. Oh, Corey Trice. Did you remember hearing that name in, like, fucking rap songs back in the fucking 2000s? Corey Trice?
A little bit.
I feel like I swear that because his dad used to play in the league. I would assume. I'm almost certain. And he did some good shit. I was up and down with fucking where is he at? Joey Porter Jr. He had like a fucking pass interference call, and he's gonna get those, but he's just got to get better with it. I know it's year 2, and he's just trying to improve. But that was I think those are my goods, the bads, and the uglies on that. So that's what's up. Who are you giving your game ball to?
The kicker, dude, Kaimi Fairbairn.
Yeah.
The game. He had I'm trying to think of what his record was. I think it was the most consecutive games with 50-plus yard field goals made or something like that. Most in the most consecutive games.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's an NFL record. I'm pretty sure.
That's
definitely. And he has the franchise longest field goal, but it wasn't last night.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah, he was clutch. He was the only reason we won last night, dude. If he sucked, we would have lost.
Yeah. I gotcha. I'd love to give the game ball to Justin Fields, but I just wish whenever he gets into like third and anything over 6, it's not, he can't convert it as well, and that's why he needs to definitely fucking work on that. I'll guess. Najee was doing some good shit. I'd love to give it to somebody on defense. I'll probably give it to
that guy with that stack. I got to find that guy. He might be the same guy you're talking about. He was 80-something, giant dude. Or no, maybe let me see. I'll just go watch the tape.
I'm looking. Yeah, it doesn't show. Oh, okay. There's Highsmith, Alex Highsmith. He's yeah. He's a savage. He's good. Him and fucking Cam Hayward are like the two fucking big heads up in front. They sacked the shit out of old boy in Atlanta last week. Both of them just came crushing down on him. I guess I'll give my game ball. Fuck it. I'll give it to Justin. I didn't want to because of the second half and not like doing too much, but I'll give it to him for coming out, leading the team to fucking back-to-back fucking victories.
Oh yeah. Did
you see the onside kick that Denver did?
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of weak. I mean, it's weak that they don't have to – well, I guess that's the point of it. Like, he just used it and did it to do it, but it wasn't truly an onside. Yeah. He just went through the motions. Looked a little weird. I don't like
the rules at all.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't get down with them. And what else did I want to ask you about? How do you feel about y'all's head coach?
I love him, dude.
Did you like him when he was a player?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I like there was never any player. Honestly, the only player we ever had that I didn't like was J.J. Watt. And it's nothing about football. I just don't – he looks like a douchebag. I don't think I like him. Yeah. No disrespect. He's done a lot of good things, whatever. Great for a franchise, all that. No disrespect. But
yeah.
He rubs me the wrong way. He gives me serial killer vibes a little bit. But other than that, I've loved our whole team start to finish. I like Schaub. I liked Brock Osweiler. I liked – Long Neck Mills. I like every bad player we've ever had. I liked them all.
Yeah. I got you. What was I going to say? I know I'm going to bring up one more thing. Oh, my mom, I might have talked about it last week. My mom's like on the outs with fucking Mike Tomlin. She don't have faith. She don't have faith in him.
I don't like him that much.
Yeah.
He's still the coach?
Yeah.
I thought y'all got rid of him.
We got rid of offensive coordinator last year. He was a fucking mess, Matt Canada. No, but I'm still swinging with fucking Mike Tomlin. I want him to pull out maybe one or two. He's the longest.
There's just a video of him like tripping that guy going up the sideline.
Yeah, he's done some shit in the past. He's done some shit in the past, but I'll try to look away from it. But he is longest tenured coach in franchise history.
Wow.
So
he's one of the longest tenured coaches in the league right now, right?
Yeah. If not the. If he's not two, he's definitely one.
Belichick's done.
I think it is him.
Unless it's one of the Harbaughs. I don't know how long they've been there.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to say, yeah, that might be. I want to say dude that plays for the coaches Ravens got a year before, or it was the same year, or a year after Tomlin, but I don't remember. All right, man. Let's close this fucking. I asked you that. Let's close this fucking thing out, and let's do our preview for week number 3. Let's see this bad boy. So, checking this shit out. Let's see. All right, Texans. What's up with it?
Yeah, we're playing the Vikings. Which I haven't watched the Vikings play like at all really this year.
They just fucking who'd they just beat? They just beat San Francisco.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
It is.
Yeah, also I did something about is Sam Darnold's their quarterback right now?
The Vikings. Let me see.
I think they're rolling with Sam Darnold, and apparently he's doing pretty good, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I saw like a joke.
No, that's right. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so apparently Sam Darnold's nothing to shake a stick at.
Yeah.
This year at least. So kind of excited for that.
I think they're 2-0 too. I think here's the thing, my guy. I think fucking y'all are hitting them up at 2-0, and Steelers are hitting up Chargers at 2-0. So those are going to be some fucking good games, dude.
Man, I got to work too. Well, at least ours at noon. What about you guys?
I believe ours is at noon too. So let's check this out. Y'all got Tech. Damn, good luck to you. That's a road game at Minnesota, 12 o'clock, CBS at U. No, we're not gonna say that, but let's hone in on fucking this one right here. Yeah, number 1 in the AFC North, and I believe, NFC North. Y'all still number 1?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody else lost.
That's even fucking better. That's even fucking better, dude. And then it's Chargers at Heinz Field, noon, CBS, and that's the home opener. So I'm really excited about that. Super fucking excited.
Y'all are for sure going to win a home opener, dude. You got to.
Have to. But like I said, it's both teams 2-0. All 4 teams are 2-0. It's going to be some fucking heavy hits. So what? Let's check LA. What have they been doing? They're 2-0, and they just beat the Panthers 26-3, and they beat the Raiders 22-10 in week 1.
And I think the Raiders are playing pretty good that game. I saw a good amount of that one.
Yeah. And then Minnesota, again, they just took out San Francisco 23-7, and week 1 win 28-6 over the Giants.
Those are both scary numbers. Well, the Giants not as much so.
But the Niners to put up 23 on them?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a lot of stuff.
And to hold the Niners. Well, they don't have CMC, but still, to hold the Niners to 1 touchdown. So it's a little worrisome.
What's your let's get at this. What's your score prediction for week 3?
Well, my gut reaction, I want to say we're going to go off on offense just because we had so little last night relatively to what I want to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Nico's going to get a touchdown. Diggs is going to get a touchdown. Mixon's going to get a touchdown. So that's 21 points right there. And I think that something about our defense is going to get after Sam Darnold, and they're only going to score a field goal, dude. I'm going to say 21-3.
Damn, that's big. That's big. That's fucking big money right there, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Because they just put up fucking 20-some-odd points 2 weeks back to back. All right, but
see. I just have a feeling we got his number somehow.
Yeah. So I hope that happens. Again, I've been preaching this, talking this. That fucking defense over there is fucking smashing motherfuckers, and a lot of takeaways yesterday. So 21-3. Okay, I gotta come back. I mean, I look at these numbers too versus what LA just did to the Panthers and what LA did to the Raiders. 26 points yesterday or week 2, 22 points week 1. They're playing out there. They're playing to, and of course they're playing to win. Steelers haven't put up fucking more than 14 points at all. So I'm going to go with it again. I'm going to go 21-17.
All right.
That's my number right there, 21-17. I would hope that second number is lower, but it has been low the past, I don't know. I think I'm, hold the fuck up. I think I'm not giving my defense credit enough because they held, what's the numbers? Yeah, I mean, Broncos to 6, but Broncos are nothing to fucking, I don't know, and they held the Falcons to 10.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. Let me change that up. I'll go back to it, 21-14. Yeah, we'll do that. Not 21-17, 21-14. Steelers win. And we both roll into fucking...
I'm not going to have any problem remembering my prediction this week because I'm going to be thinking all week, like, man, they can't get any touchdowns, dude. Just got to hold them to field goal.
Yeah.
One field goal.
Hell yeah. But that's the money line right there. Bet that one.
Yeah, no, there's no way. I mean, I know this is going to be wrong, but I'm not going to change it. I'm leaving it.
I'll fuck with it. Well, shit, that's it. Week 2 in the books. Victory Monday. Hopefully we roll in. We fucking check back in next week, and it's 2 AFC teams rolling in at 3-0. That's going to be nasty. I want to see the numbers around the league. I don't know where everybody stands at right now, but hopefully it's another Victory Monday. Triple threat Victory Monday next time.
Yeah, next couple weeks the standings are really going to shake out. And
sure. Yeah. It's gonna get hot. All right, man. Well, shit. You want to hit him with your handle? Hit him with any upcoming dates, any news, or anything like that?
It's still the same at How I Dougie on Instagram. It's the only place I post anything, if I ever post anything, which I rarely do. Birdlaw Music on everything. Show at the. I got a date. I got a location for the show, October 19th. It's in Crosby. It is at the. It used to be called Knights of Columbus Hall, but I think they turned it into a bar. It's called like Columbus something.
All right.
Should be cool.
Hell yeah. Well, again, thanks for fucking sitting in. Co-host the Douglas Haseman coming at you hot. I'm the 512 Foot Doctor. This has been the AFC Central Revisited show. Well, freaks and geeks, that's all she wrote. Again, I want to thank our co-host Douglas Haseman for checking in with us and giving us the Week 2 review of Houston Texans football and giving us some of his predictions for Week 3 as they take on the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. It's going to be a banging game, freaks and geeks. Again, that's 2 undefeated teams at 12 o'clock taking each other on. On the flip side, you also have the Pittsburgh Steelers undefeated taking on the LA Chargers undefeated. Same time. Make sure you check both of those out and support. Now remember, new episodes of the AFC Central Revisited show are released every Sunday just before that 12 o'clock game, or 1 o'clock if you're on the East Coast. Now check it out. Do us a favor and go subscribe to the AFC Central Revisited show presented by the Doctor's Orders podcast on whichever podcast platform that you prefer. And we're also on YouTube. Make sure you leave a comment and rate the podcast while you're there subscribing. And hit us up on the podcast hotline and drop a question that you can have answered on the show. 512-900-9226. Again, that's 512-900-9226. You can also text your questions in. And be sure to follow us on Instagram at the 512 Foot Doctor and at How I Dougie. And continue to tell freaks and geeks that you know about the podcast. Freaks and Geeks, it's going to be an amazing Week 3 of football. Grab your seats, get your libations ready, and get ready for some beautiful, beautiful Sunday action. Remember, the AFC Central Revisited show is a Life or Death Studios production. Freaks and Geeks, until next time, we'll see you on the next one. Don't be late.